All right, what's up, everybody? We're going to try this again. Jay Aletto here from PWPNation.com at PWP Nation on all social media platforms. This is just a quick channel update. I know I haven't done any videos in quite a while, and that's for a very specific reason. So I don't really dive into too much. I had some stuff going on in life and figured I'd take Q2 pretty much off, but I'm back for quarter number 3. This is a long-term project for me, guys. This is something that I plan on doing, whether it's on this platform or other platforms or multiple platforms, for years and years and years to come, right? I'm not going away. This isn't going to end anytime soon. So when I take this periodic break, it's something that I've always done. It's something that helps me out to get, back to level and to do research and to dig into different things and whatever. But of course, a lot of people just believe that the way to do it is consistency, and that is true. That is the way to do it. So right now, I'm just telling you guys, Q3, I'm going to be a lot more consistent this summer with doing more podcasting and more videos here on YouTube. All right. So anybody who likes this content, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. I'm super grateful. And, there has been a lot of changes in life over the past few months, right? Lots of big changes, some small ones. One thing I've done is I've focused on losing a bunch of weight, brother. I took off like 35 pounds, feel fantastic, six pack, boxing every single day, pretty much, maybe taking 1 or 2 days off a week from doing boxing training and just feeling amazing. I know with muscle memory, if I want to get back up to 200 pounds, it's not going to be hard. I can just, up my calorie count and all that stuff. So I'm very into physical fitness, very into maintaining a healthy lifestyle in a lot of ways. Although I do a lot of shit that's a little bit, questionable when it comes to living healthy lifestyles. I don't want to be a hypocrite, but yeah, like I got big plans. So I do appreciate anybody who has messaged me. There has been a few of you guys who has asked me why I haven't been doing content, and I do appreciate that. Also, some a specific subscriber did ask me about the wrestling card video I did recently, a couple months ago, where I was talking about this Rock John Cena autograph card. PSA, they sent it back to me and they could not verify its legitimacy. So they did not grade the card. They did not encapsulate it. They did not guarantee that those autographs are real. And this was something that I was kind of just trying to will into existence. So I'm going to get one more opinion this week from JSA, going to take a ride up to North Jersey and show it to them, put it in their hand and see what they say. And if this card happens to be a fake, that's fine. I took a chance. I spent 50 to $100 on the card, whatever. Took a chance. It happens from time to time, right? You got to let failures go. Okay. That's one thing that I'm always cognitive of. You fail, you have to get up and do it again. It's like Rocky said, the more times you get knocked down, what really matters is how many times you get back up. And I know I just butchered the quote because I didn't think I'd be saying the quote, so I didn't read it. But it's all about getting back up. It's all about getting back on the horse and doing it again and trying things again, and that's what I'm going to keep doing here on the podcast. So I appreciate anybody who has supported the show, who has shared it, who has clicked that like button. And I really do appreciate the haters too, the people who constantly harass me, the people who I don't know, who are constantly throwing me baseless threats and accusations. I appreciate you guys too, because it gives me a little bit of self-awareness. I know sometimes I can be hyperbolic. I know for a fact I can be a complete asshole from time to time. That is without a doubt a fact. I'll never deny that. And when I get these people that do these crazy like stalking techniques, they actually stalk, which is to me is completely insane. Like I don't know why you would ever stalk anyone for any reason, but when they stalk me and do weird stuff like that, it's a learning process for me. I start to it gives me a little bit more perspective on just how mentally depraved people can be and just how big of losers certain people are, and that'll continually allow me to not engage them in conversation because I feel like having conversations is really the only way that we can settle our differences as human beings, especially in the United States of America, where freedom of speech is key. And yes, I know anytime I ever mention that we have free speech in America, people always say, well, you have free speech, but you don't have freedom of consequence. I get that as well, right? I understand. But I don't care. You can't, like, certain people, there is no consequence that you can give me that I will say, okay, oh, this consequence is too harsh for me to not speak freely about my beliefs. I can't think of many outside of my direct family and maybe some specific friends. Like there's not anyone that I don't know online who is going to stop me from speaking freely about whatever is on my mind. Now, with that being said, again, I'm going to pivot back to the fact that I've learned a lot of lessons. I've learned a lot of lessons these past few months, man. My Twitter account is gone. So at Jay Aletto is gone. Twitter has banned it because, yeah, I went on a bit of a meltdown on Twitter. Rightfully so, it happened. I'm cognitive of it. I'm aware of it. And I take that responsibility. I take that accountability for doing that. Right. So I'm relying on my PWP Nation brand right now, my business account. They can't take my business account away from me unless I do violate those terms, which I'm not going to do on my business account. My business account is used by a few contributors here and there, but it's mostly me behind it. So if you're looking for me on Twitter, follow at PWP Nation. That's the only place it can be found. But you can also find me on my name on other social media platforms. Even though I've been silenced by Facebook time and time again, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Minds. I love minds.com, MINDS, minds.com. You can find me there. I'm on Odyssey. I'm on Rumble. I'm on all these different video platforms as well. So I do believe the future is super bright. I want to have guests back on this podcast and have these conversations, especially people I disagree with. I don't think conversations with people that you agree with all the time are going to do anything for the conversation. Sure, you're going to talk directly to a specific niche, to a specific fan base when you have people that you agree with on the show. And that's cool. You have to do that. But I also want to talk to people that I disagree with because I think that's important. I think that's how you come to a conclusion and to a resolution to any problems that we may have. So I just want to give you this quick update. Not going anywhere. This time off has been amazing for me. I've done a lot of things to better myself in a lot of ways that people don't even understand, bro. People make these broad statements online and it just makes me laugh, like they make these assumptions about what I'm thinking and what I'm feeling due to some tweets. Well, look, who's the one? Yeah, you ever stop and think? Who's the one that's really doing the manipulating, right? So at the end of the day, man, I'm just going to keep moving forward, having a good time. Thank you so much for the support. We're going to be doing this forever, man. I'm not stopping anytime soon. You're going to be seeing a lot of me in different places, different channels. GTS Wrestling. I'm going to be back to GTS Wrestling soon, doing some stuff with Grim. I also do his Facebook page, TikTok, stuff like that. So I'm going to be back at GTS. Maybe I'll learn how to wrestle. Maybe I'll learn how to take bumps. Maybe I'll enter that industry, brother. Who knows? I've of course started to enter into the realm of boxing. I've never really taken boxing seriously, but now I'm taking boxing super seriously. So that might be something I do in the future as well. So who knows? But at the end of the day, I'm a peaceful guy. I want to have conversations. I don't want to silence anyone. I don't believe anyone should be silenced. Unless you're doing death threats to people, then maybe you should be silenced. Death threats are really, I think, the only thing. Or being just completely hateful and stuff like that. I think that's another reason. But it's a slippery slope you go down with all the censorship and stuff now. But that's about it, guys. Just want to jump on here for a quick minute, have a brief conversation about this. We're going to be back to doing regular shows. Wrestling Card Madness is coming back. I do have a crazy wrestling card collection that I've continued to grow throughout the past few months. Prices are down. That sucks, but it is what it is. That happens in every market. So I'm okay with prices being down. We're going to do a show on cryptocurrency. I'm huge into cryptocurrency. I love that space. I have a lot of knowledge to share with people about cryptocurrency. That's something I've been studying since 2016. So basic knowledge. I don't know. I'm not like a genius by any stretch of the imagination, but if you don't know anything about cryptocurrency, I can kind of bro talk you through it with no problem. So if you ever have any questions about crypto, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And also, we'll be doing World of Wrestling. That's going to come back. I also want to bring back some other of my past guests. I want to have True God Immortal back in the show. I want to have Steve Recalizio back on the show, Hotep Jesus, hopefully, as well. I did have a scheduled date with Larry Johnson, the NFL running back, one of the great NFL running backs of all time, to discuss various topics. That kind of fell off the radar. We lost connection, but because I got banned from Twitter, and he did as well, mysteriously, at around the same time period. So, hopefully we'll get him back onto the show, but we're going to do a lot of stuff here on PWP Nation. So I do thank you for the support. We're not only wrestling anymore. I'm going to be talking about all kinds of different topics. So if you think you want to keep me in a box of just talking about wrestling, that's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. So just check that at the door, because I'm not going to just do what you say. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. So thank you again for the support. Thank you for the future of the show. It's going to be amazing. I'm excited for it, and I'm out of here. Enjoy your 4th of July weekend. I'll talk to you guys really soon. All right. Peace.